Welcome back to These Hands. On today's episode, we have Final Fantasy Play Boosters. Of course, you know the rules. Yeah, if it's going to be over, if it's an expensive set, I'm not going to spend my time trying to get a collector's booster box. These things were going for like over $800 online. So I went for the Play Boosters, a whole lot cheaper, and I'll still have just as much fun. As always, I want to give a special shout out to Hung Too Low, my #1 hater. He is really the inspiration and me doing these, even though I haven't been uploading my videos, but I'm sure by the time you're watching this, at some point I did. Of course, a special thanks to God. I couldn't do any of this without him. And a special little shout out to my daughter. It's her birthday this month, and although she doesn't play Magic the Gathering, she asked me to give her a little shout out in this video. So let's go ahead and get started. Say, usually whenever I have the collector's booster boxes, I do have things in mind. Let's see if I can get that little box stand up. No, it's fine. I don't hold on to the boxes. I have in mind, my little chase cards or chase cards that I would like. I feel like this is about to take up a whole lot of space. But with just the regular play boosters, I don't really have anything in mind. I do want to get the Vivi Spellcaster. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm just now starting to play Magic the Gathering, or not Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy. So I'm unfamiliar with the pronunciation of most of these cards, and then the characters' names and stuff. I know Sephiroth is big name in there. The summon cards are also cards that I want. Just in general. Oh man, I haven't done this in a little bit. I need to separate my little rares and commons and uncommons. One rare, that's a ripoff. You gotta be gentle with these things. It's gonna... they're way too expensive to be cutting. Say during the whatever you call it, pre-release, I actually got the special little die that you could get. Oh, and I did also get this thing foil. Hopefully I can get the bottom half. I haven't got the bottom half to that yet, but got the special little die that I think it was like 1 in 20 boxes. And at first they were sold out, but then they're like, hey, we got a couple more boxes, and it's like, hey, I want it. So I, paid the extra couple dollars for it, and then opened that up, and I was like, no way, I got... Yeah. I keep forgetting that some of these cards have a little anime style to them, but as they're just commons, I'm not that worried about what I get. Laughing Mad, I think I wanted that at some point. Summon, but I've already have it. Overkill, that's funny, given something negative 9,999. Also really like the whatever you call it, the Cactar, or whatever he is. Again, he's pretty funny. On attack, gets like plus 9,999. one-shot somebody. These little boxes have just so many packs in them. It's just I feel like I'm gonna be opening these forever. Not really prepared to, you know, just chat on about this set or anything. Summon Anima. I guess another summon card that I did actually need or want. Thought it was funny. I was talking to some people about building. Just spoiled that card, but I also wanted to see the build a summon deck with all these sagas, and going to be using Tom from the Lord of the Rings set. He's good with sagas and all that. Let me check out this Absolute Virtue. This spell can't be countered. Flying, you have protection from each of your opponents. Avatar, Warrior, and 8/8 for 8. Crazy. So the more summons that I get, and if I can get the VV card, that's what I'm going after. Also wanting to see. I just think they're a little cute. I'm playing Final Fantasy 1 to try to get ready for was trying to get ready for the set and stuff. I was like, let me see if I can get a little bit more into this. And the Black Mage. I was like, wow, that's me. You gotta name your character, and I'm get to have my name for them. The Chocobos, Primal Garuda. It's pretty cool. Power Circle. Summon GF Ifrit. It's pretty cool too. Van Street Thief for the rare. But yeah. Having some fun playing just a classic game, something you know I hadn't ever played, and all that. Worst thing about it is just these random encounters on the Nintendo Switch. You can turn the encounters off, but then I'm just like, at some point it just gets so annoying to be just constantly fighting. And I'm sitting here like, at what point did Final Fantasy go from like the fantasy aspect to just a future or sci-fi fantasy, sci-fi fantasy? You know what I mean. It's funny to go from, or as I'm getting into it, I'm like, hey, you know, part one's got all this stuff to it. But then you get, I guess at some point, the games shift from fantasy to like aliens and dinosaurs, and here we go, all that stuff. Oh, Zidane, Tauntless Thief. You'd say you got a lower rate of hitting these things, but I'll take it where I can. Trying to keep myself talking. It's also another thing. It's like I wanted to sit here in silence as you watch the video. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Okay, that thing must not be hard to hit because that's the third third time that I've done it. But Blam T Rexasaur. It's kind of funny. Gulls clad in darkness. That's pretty cool. And just as I was saying, hey, they're hard to hit, but I just got 2 back to back. Choco Comet and the Chocobos. Thought that was really funny. People trying to pull the impossible. So although if you've been following me for a while, I have pulled 2 serialized cards on the channel, but it's just, would I really spend that kind of money on on a chance to get it? It's like gambling, or it feels like gambling. It's really fun. Oh, promise fulfilled. Look at that. It's 3 of these things back to back. But that's like one of the game scenes, though. I'm pretty sure that's how that is. Anyways. A nice little pull, though. Again, I guess I just hadn't got that far in the series, so I don't know what they, who this character is, or who these characters are. Gonna be a fake fan for a little bit. Hop on the hype train. Suplex. I've seen just a lot of spoilers and spoiler alerts. If you don't know anything about the games, apparently the reason they have this art with him about the suplex a train is because you can do that in the game. Hilarious. Hadn't got to the point, but really funny. Another summon card. As I'm trying to discuss or come up with stuff to talk about as well. It's like, what if I overlooked Warden of Light? I didn't even realize he was a little summon card, but there we are. But I'm just like, I'm sure I've looked over the couple of these things and I'll have to go back. On the bright side of things, though, this will add quite a bit of cards to my collection, and surely I can find a home for something. Though I've been trying to get rid of some of my stuff, add to my personal collection. Instant ramen I thought was funny. The Shadow Lord, Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor. Huh. Say 4 of them. I'm not saying that you got good odds on pulling these things, but oh, there's also that one land that creates treasure tokens, and if you pay 2 of them and flip a coin and then win the coin flip, really like the idea of that card. Hopefully I can pull it too. Surely in, half a dozen or 2 dozen packs, whatever it is, I can pull it. Blitzball, they say that this is going to replace the Commander Sphere, but Commander Sphere is instant. This one is just... it's very conditional. I don't know, but I'm not on that hype train yet. Black Waltz number 3. Hey, that's like one of those little guys I was talking about. It's interesting. I'll keep that off to the side. And by interesting, maybe I'll... Hey, look at that! The gold saucer. That's what I was literally just talking about. So... look, and more of these little cards. I should probably have looked a little bit more into the full art cards, so I would know what would be considered a hit and what wouldn't be. Surely, out of 5 of them so far, I've got something, but we'll have to see. Still got my eyes on the VV card. Maybe just to be that guy, if you're watching it, pray for it for me. Cornered by black mages. Oh, I thought that was really cute too. I just like the little thing. You know what they're supposed to be, but just such a simple design. Just cute. Cecil Dark Knight. I know he's supposed to be something too. Okay, so one thing I've just noticed, if I pull this, I'm getting this guy right behind it. I didn't mean to put him in there. I'm just putting my little summons over there. Lightning Lone Commando. She's from, I think, Final Fantasy 13 or 10, one or the other. I'll get there at some point. But I am familiar with, well, I think just growing up, seeing her on like literally every single little GameStop and stuff. It's like, it's funny. Another Saga. That guy. That's what I want. He's got a really cool alternate art, but I'm not going to get my hopes up for that. It's just kind of funny. Growing up, I was never really interested in the Final Fantasy games, and then here I am. Magic the Gathering is it's a guy from Magic the Gathering. Sandworm, Demon Wall. Oh, and Tornberry, he's very, again, just simple design. I just really like that. During the pre-release, I got the Summon Bahamut, if that's how you pronounce his name, in the little alternate art. I was like, wow, how cool! But you know, 9 mana in a full art. In that format, I'm just like, I'll never be able to get him. And then, yeah, I just got my butt whooped. Even though it was fun, I just never do good whatsoever during those things. Just go for the hangout. Try to have a good time. Yeah, there he is, Jumbo Cactar. It's well, okay, he was a rare anyways. I was about to say I'll gonna keep him off to the side. Holy moly. I'm just saying that because it just feels like there's so many cards. I'm used to just it kind of being done and over with and like, oh, look at all this stuff. But now I'm just like, ooh, man. Summon Fat Chocobo. Oh, that was a little mythic. A Vayne, something other soldier. Hopefully with these little full arts I'll get enough to trade in my local game store and just get me a collector booster box. Just in trade-in values. Giant of Babel. Oh, and I pulled a Sephiroth. You just saw that, but I wanted to see what the back of this thing was. Sephiroth, Paper Soldier. He, something else. It's a pretty expensive in itself. I'm just like, you know, buy this thing and then, like, oh, look at this. Just so much expensive stuff. People are really going crazy over this set. Say the Crystal Tower. I don't know. It feels like I've, granted I am opening up a box. It just feels like I'm opening up a lot of those things. Not a bad thing. I won't complain about it whatsoever. But of course, if it was a collector's booster box, it would be a lot more. True. But while you're watching this video, feel free to comment your big hits and pulls. I'd like to know what you all pulled. Always very fun. Say a zombie horror. Oh, I like to collect the zombie tokens, and it's like I don't think you can get the zombie token from. Yeah, look at that. The zombie token from these packs, crystal fragments. I guess I just pulled 2 of them. Look at that. Oh no, this is that full art summon. I thought this was one of those special